Hey everyone, hope you're having an amazing day. It's Code Karen. Welcome to r/Am I the Idiot, where we have an incredible story with comments and an update. If you are new to this channel, a sub would be great. Tap that notification bell. Let's jump right in. Am I the idiot for a baby-making prank I pulled on my girlfriend? My girlfriend Annie and I have been together for 2 years. She is a PhD student, and I have a full-time job as an accountant. Annie really wants children, and we've been trying for quite some time, but with no success. I got checked out, and I seem to be fine, but my girlfriend has some health and gynecological issues. I tell her that children shouldn't be our priority right now, but I know that kids are on her mind all the time. She had a day off from school and went out to grab some coffee with a friend. I called her from work, not on my cell phone, to ask her what she'd be making for dinner. But as it was ringing, I had an idea for a prank. She answered, and I used a fake British accent to tell her I was a doctor calling from the local hospital lab and I had some test results. I asked if now was a good time to talk to her, in a rather sober tone. She said yes. So I made up some nonsense on the spot about a low blood count and some other nonsensical blood workup numbers off the top of my head, and said that these numbers could point to the reason why she hasn't been able to conceive. It was not her boyfriend's sperm count. At one point, there was complete silence, and I asked her if she was still on the line. In between sobs, she said she would have to call me back. Once I heard that she was really believing my really bad British accent, I broke character and told her it was me. She started screaming at me, which was really embarrassing because John, my coworker, heard her through the phone. I guess he could see the look on my face and thought she could be in real danger. I quietly apologized to Annie, told her we'd talk about this later, and hung up. I told my other work buddy, who happens to be a lady, about the prank, and she went off on me. I thought it was a harmless prank. I mean, Annie has a very good sense of humor. I admit it was a bit insensitive, but it was a spur of the moment kind of thing, and I feel like we all have those lapses of judgment sometimes. I think it was a huge overreaction on her part. It wasn't like it was a physical prank or anything. Annie knows and appreciates my weird sense of humor. I thought I'd just buy her some flowers before dinner and everything would be okay. My intention was just to fool around and make light of the fact that we are having issues conceiving, but my sperm is robust. I thought once she heard my mumbo-jumbo fake doctor speech, she'd be onto my joke immediately. Am I the idiot for pranking my girlfriend about her baby conceiving issue? I don't think it's something she would break up with me about. Or do you? Edit to add. She still hasn't come home, and I think she's staying with a study buddy or something like that for her university, and has barely spoken to me. Let's jump to the comments. Corgi Huntress says, "You're the idiot." Let's see. You terrorize your girlfriend with fake news from the doctor. How exactly is that funny? A lot of pranks stink, but this was just mean. Obviously she was hurt, but obviously it didn't bother you too much if you thought flowers were going to magically fix everything. So, your reasoning is that because you thought it was harmless and fun and nobody got hurt, she shouldn't have overreacted. Your opinion, not mine. You pointed a metaphorical weapon at her and scared her with some of her worst fears. Did I say that was just mean? I mean, it was mean and cruel. If I was her, I'd be seriously rethinking if you were someone who I wanted to be with, since you could so casually commit such cruelty and not even know you were doing it. Femino153 says, "Yep, you're the idiot. I'm a student like your girlfriend, and I live with chronic illnesses and multiple doctor appointments. My husband comforts me when I get bad test results. You, on the other hand, intentionally scared a stressed out, probably depressed girlfriend who was finally taking a break from school to relax with a friend. You knew all of this and somehow decided it would still be funny to ruin her coffee date and make her fearful of new and scary test results. You really are a jerk. You have a lot to do to try and regain her trust. Her health is never something to joke about. Once you get another 1,000 people telling you you're the idiot, show her this thread as part of your apology. Yikes. Capital Philosopher 6 says, "You're the idiot." Exactly what reaction were you hoping for when you called your girlfriend, pretended to be a doctor, and told her she might have some serious health issues? Was she supposed to laugh? Or be grateful when you told her it was just her insensitive boyfriend playing a prank because you thought it was funny to terrorize her about her health? What was the goal here? The prank wasn't harmless, you jerk. This wasn't a bit tasteless or a lapse in judgment. It was beyond cruel to make your girlfriend believe you were a doctor giving her bad news about her test results. That's really messed up. I hope she stays with her study buddy and gives some serious thought to your entire relationship. Clearly, you don't give a darn about her feelings and are happy to manipulate them for your own amusement. Dude, you've set the bar so low for acceptable behavior that she'd be infinitely better off with just about anyone else. I hope she does see this thread and sees all the comments that point out your insensitivity and pathetic prank and decides to leave. She deserves better than you. Vastly Differential says, "Let's take a breather for a moment. Your girlfriend is smart and finishing up on her PhD. She'll be fine. Trust me. I am a guy, and I see a lot of comments coming from the female side of things. It's not rocket science that women use men to get pregnant. Can we say boyfriend sperm donor? You did an awful thing to her. You took advantage of something you knew was super sensitive to her and exploited it for your own messed up humor. Why? Because you were bored at work? Yeah, you might be an idiot, but I'm not getting a good vibe about this relationship. I might be the only comment on here that says break up, because this is about two people that don't sound like they love each other. When you prank this hard, there is a lack of respect and compassion. Relationship is doomed. Just my 2 cents. Update. Edit. Okay, I get it. I really messed up, and I will plead to my girlfriend for forgiveness. If stupid and cruel was a contest, I'd get first place. But hear me out, because I'm not the bad guy that everyone is making me out to be. My girlfriend has been obsessed with wanting a child. That's all we talk about. I feel that I'm only in this relationship to be a baby-making daddy and not as an equal partner. For a long time, she blamed my low sperm count and made her share of jokes and pranks about my manhood. One thing I forgot to add was that I am 35 and she is 23. Maybe it is an age difference thing. Anyway, I could take most of her joking because I know she was just acting out, but the other week, she said something about me not being man enough, and I guess it bothered me more than I let on. Therefore, when I had the chance to play this prank, it was to get back at her for all the name-calling she did to me. Immature? Yes. I didn't realize the severity of this now, but now I do. Some of my friends are telling me that it was no big deal, but her girlfriends all say I'm a jerk and are backing her up 1,000%. She even said something to her girlfriends about taking a break from completing her schoolwork, and that is really twisted. It makes me think that there is something emotionally wrong with her that she's suppressing. Because of you guys, it brought to the surface the question of how committed I really am to this relationship. My girlfriend's obsession, and yes, I'm going to say that having a baby is all she talks about when we are together, is not healthy. We have to stop hurting each other by one-upping the pranks. If she truly can't conceive, would she even want me anymore? Thank you, Reddit, but you don't need to weigh in on this any further. Our last comment is from Not Your Romeo. It might be the most intelligent update from an idiot that I've read this year. There is clearly an age difference. By the way, that would have been helpful to know in the beginning. Your girlfriend seems to be laser focused on being a mom, like yesterday. You seem to be enjoying life with different priorities. Hey, nothing wrong with that. Instead of playing these psychological, messed up pranks on one another, have a talk about where you guys are both in life right now. Maybe this prank was a good thing, like that earlier comment, because it revealed that maybe your gut instinct of being just a sperm donor is true. Whatever the outcome, never bring a child into the world unless you are both on the same page. End of my rant. Hey Code Karen community, what would you do in this situation? I'd love to hear your comments. See you in the next story.